Rolling with Nat 20, and thank you for joining our 100 subscriber thank you video / channel update. Never done an update video, nor have I done a 100 plus subscriber video before, but I bet you guessed that second one. So first off, I would like to thank each and every one of my 100 plus subscribers. I really appreciate that you take the time to subscribe to me and check out the videos I make. Thank you for checking out this video. And for those of you who aren't subscribed, thank you for checking out the video anyway, and hopefully you'll subscribe in the future. So one thing I'd like to mention with this video is that I have met my initial goal for when I started my Let's Play channel. My initial goal being that I wanted to have a handful of people that watched me semi-regularly and communicated with me through the comments regularly, and I believe I've achieved that through the Adventurer Manager and Keeper RL videos. I have pretty regular viewers and pretty regular commenters, and I really enjoy that, and thank you for everyone who views and comments. I really appreciate it, and that's enough for the thank yous for now. Been a lot of fun so far. I've been enjoying doing it, and I'm glad to have been doing it, even with some issues arising here and there. Finding out that I'm not that great at being an actual person on the internet. Most of my stuff on Twitter and Reddit coming out as self-promotional dribble. Really need to work on that. It's gotten me into some trouble in the past because I just absent-mindedly don't really know how to use either of those services in their intended way, I suppose. Conceptually, I feel like I understand how Twitter and Reddit work, which is why I use them, but history suggests otherwise. As far as updates in the channel, as you may have noticed, I've recently started doing Twitch streams, and I've been archiving the videos to this YouTube account. I've been enjoying doing the streams, but I've been playing around with how I want to archive the videos. I think my first streamed video, the Donkey Kong Country, raw, unedited, didn't go very well. Then again, the stream itself was a little lackluster since it was my first stream and I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing. So the entire process was a learning experience in itself, and then tie that into the learning experience of the best way to archive it, but I have a plan. Which leads me to my next topic. What is coming up for the channel? Obviously more Adventurer Manager until we finish up that, and even then we might continue until we finish up everything in that game. I really enjoy playing that game. We're going to be continuing doing Keeper RL as the alphas come out and it comes into Steam Early Access. I'm really excited for that. I'm mostly excited about the possibility of having you guys send me your dungeons in Keeper RL, then me running through them in the adventurer mode and seeing how well I can do that once that's fleshed out more. And the sharing dungeons is available on Steam, which it should be really soon in the early access builds. It's one of the first things that is being handled. Although not too many people ended up watching the Mega Man Battle Network LP I did, and I'm probably going to scrap the idea I had at the end of it to go through and do some of the secret bosses, which is probably the first news to you considering that episode that I announced that has exactly 0 views and is my only video with 0 views, and it kind of surprises me as such, as it's one of the last episodes in the playlist. But I will be playing the next game in the series and probably continuing that series onward, and the next game being Mega Man Network Transmission for the GameCube, and I'm excited to play that one. Played that in my childhood and I really enjoyed it. And back to the point of figuring out how to best archive the streams. One of my most recent streams was Super Mario World Yoshi's Island. Though it was just supposed to be relaxing and fun, I ended up doing the entire first world 100%, and beating that game 100% is something that I've always wanted to do. So I think I will try to pursue that through streams, and I'll announce best I can when the streams are going to be happening. But then take the stream footage, and rather than upload it raw like the Donkey Kong Country footage, edit it more like a Let's Play episode, but it's going to be a little different since it has streaming in it, and you might see me talking to people in chat versus just talking to you guys as an audience. I might be talking to somebody more directly. Instances like that, things that can happen in streams that make it a little different. But I think that I've learned how to, in post, make the quality of my stream at least match the quality of my YouTube videos, And lastly, if at all possible, I don't own a copy of this game yet, but if I am able to get a copy of it, I would really like to do a Let's Play of Citizens of Earth. It's the recently made RPG in the style of Earthbound, where you play the vice presidents of Earth recruiting just regular everyday people to combat some sort of disaster. I don't know too much about it. I don't want to spoil myself on it. I just know from watching the first like 15 minutes of gameplay and reading a little bit about it that it looks amazing and I really want to play it. And I'd love to play it for you guys because I think that'd be a lot of fun. I would like to do the voices for the different characters. There's voice acting in it, but not everything is voice acted, which is perfect for me because I'm terrible at picking voices for people and remembering voices, and I'm much better at emulating voices that are already picked for me. So I'll just let the voice actors pick what the characters' voices are going to be, and then do my best to emulate it when the voice actors aren't doing their job. Lastly, real quick, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about the software I use for all of the YouTube and Twitch stuff that I do, since I use pretty much entirely freeware software. I don't pay for anything that I necessarily need to use. The only program that I pay for that is involved in any of my process whatsoever is Photoshop, and I have that for means other than Let's Playing. Otherwise I wouldn't even bother with that. I'd use GIMP or something. I use Audacity for the audio, which I'm actually using right now for this audio. I use Hypercam for the YouTube videos that I do, and since I've recently been doing Twitch streams, I've been using Open Broadcaster software for that. And then when I edit it all together, I do it in, surprisingly, Blender, the 3D model editor. It has a really good video sequence editor that works out pretty well, and it might not be the most intuitive, it might not have all of the stuff in it built in that you want, but once you learn a few tricks, you can get everything done in there that you can get done in any other video editor I've seen other than Final Cut Pro, but Final Cut Pro is ridiculous. Well, that's going to be it for my update video. Thank you for watching, and thank you again to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You've been rolling with Nat20. I'm Nat20, and I'll see you later. Bye.